days as the NXT taking out every challenger to the NXT title. He kicked Gargano in the head, kicking Adam Cole clear in the face.
Tonight, we shall see in this epic matchup coming up.
Contender vanquishing former NXT champion Tommaso Ciampa.
Just maintain his path to the NXT title opportunity. To me, makes him the most dangerous man.
Each against the machine, and if he defeats Cole, he'll be planning Johnny Gargano to win the NXT title for the first game. The first NXT title holder to defend the championship.
The greatest NXT champion of all time.
No, Adam Cole.
This promises to be an explosive encounter. USA, the most prestigious prize up for grabs. Adam Cole, the Samoa Joe, and Shinsuke Nakamura as two-time NXT.
Of course, Adam Cole's prophecy. All four members of the Undisputed Era draped in
position, and now right in the back is Finn Balor, neutralizing the going to get the early advantage, Beth.
Balor doing a great job. So much Dakota, and Cole has survived it all.
Let's not forget, he done at Survivor Series 24 hours after being dropped from the top of the War Games cage. We all ripped it up when it comes to Finn Balor, but you know that Cole, the savant-like strategy.
Both of these men jockeying for
and now bars the left arm of Adam Cole and adding to the
top of his chest. We saw an example there of the speed that you mentioned.
Both of them have had illustrious careers. In fact, the NXT arena battling for the NXT championship. Dress hooks the leg, and Balor just one count away
to make a mistake.
The vicious, murdered takeover streak of 15 consecutive of the mud hole through Cole. Barricade and Finn Balor firing on all cylinders. About the timing of Adam Cole, making metronomes jealous.
Capitalizing, and now, of course, Cole on the outside. Changing the momentum 180 degrees in this matchup.
Timing such an important...
Gave Cole the edge in this situation. Now he's looking to get a little retribution.
Showcasing the fact that it's nearly 100% still taped up. But Adam Cole, like I say, I can't remember any super...
and the training that all the superstars here in NXT
under big match, Mr. WrestleMania. Well, Adam Cole's made them tired like you bet.
This is Cole's wheelhouse, wearing down his opponent.
Cole, an avid gamer, also an expert in mind games, and you alluded to earlier, Nigel.
They will do everything to keep it.
There was the counter jawbreaker by Finn Balor.
The exact same knee that was
the fifth member of the Undisputed Era. Balor put
and needs no man.
Cover by Cole, back press, and interesting that
to think twice about attempting the coup de grace.
Well, you killed the head, the butt.
It lend itself to a Panama Sunrise down the line.
Of the year, overall competitor of the year, and rivalry of the year with the against stopping Finn Balor dead in his tracks.
NXT Universe seemingly unimpressed, but hold on.
Good count. There's Finn Balor looking to add his name again. Adam Cole kicks out again.
Earlier in the match by Cole.
Finn Balor's list of accolades back here in NXT once again to plant his
all time.
Oh, again with that knife-edge chop to the sternum. Side headlock being employed by the challenger.
Just getting out there, but look, unabated. Previously damaged neck with a hook of the leg, making more energy expended from
after breaking the waist lock, and there's a sling blade by Finn. Cover, and how did Finn Balor face?
Wow, indeed. Take a look, the kick upside the jaw. Somehow Balor with a leg up.
It's devolving now into a striking affair. Oh, there's the belly kick. The kick has done the NXT Universe, but Cole almost retained the title.
It had to be just reflex, didn't it? Straight down, and somehow Cole very serendipitously lands.
Shocking, sending reverberations throughout the NXT. They're looking to become a two-time champion.
nonetheless has to put forward.
Cole's trilogy in Balor, but Cole's trilogy with Johnny Gargano this year being hailed as some foot stomp, a prelude to what has been his patented maneuver, the coup de grace, but Balor nursing.
Balor going to that knee. But how about the chest of
the arena? But again, Cole able to short circuit his momentum.
As Cole mentioned before, can't look.
And in here in NXT is Balor on the and Cole breaks the count. Adam Cole the outside, and there's the backfiring. And the John Woo drop kick sends Cole into the bounce.
No! Oh, the knee game! The height, but the knee gave way and set up bang!
Matches in NXT history. Finn Balor, Kevin Owens at TakeOver Brooklyn in 2000. What a metaphor here. It's and on the anniversary of the release of the Nepal retains the NXT Championship. We will not bury the lead. Another NXT arena for the first time since being put.
He's not done.
oh my God.
Gets waylaid by Johnny Gargano and his friend that prides himself on being Johnny Takeover, and Balor come up in here. It's a chair.
Will be his past, but tonight the ghost of Balor's past has finally come back.
A way to kick off this edition of NXT on 2 title matches tonight.
That's right, because Shayna Baszler defends her NXT.
While Baszler's no stranger to pressure, she is never.
The Women's Championship match. It is a grudge match, and speaking of grudges, a thrilling triple threat match.
It was involving these 3 superstars. Eventually, Dane here, driving Priest into the barricade.
Yeah, there. Looks like, yeah.
Hammer and tongs, now.
Making his way to the ring from New York.
The rib injury suffered at the hands of Killian Dane at TakeOver Nightlife. Loving Priest is far from a safe.
Much has he come back from the rib injury? Physically, yes, he's 100.
The pain can linger, but Priest is all business tonight.
He's got a target on his torso.
20 pounds.
Killian Dane! Social and political turmoil of 1980 hurt people, hurt people.
Well, Dane is an agile for Damian Priest.
Killian Dane, and they renew hostilities here in a hurry.
Dane looking to...
The dogs going at it here as Priest unloading the right hands on Killian Dane.
Wait, stop.
Talk about the pain of injured ribs, even throwing punches.
The pain threshold, but the breathing of Priest has to be affected.
Yes.
Dane now comes off the ropes, and there's the divide by Priest.
Oh, that is really nasty. There is
his left forearm across the taped ribs of Priest.
Injured ribs.
Well, one can question really what state Damian Priest.
Absolutely everything in the ring requires that core strength.
And it has been a 3-way rivalry takeover, and then giving Adam Cole all he could handle. That's Survivor.
And Priest have to be frustrated. They didn't get that opportunity, and now they're trying to.
And he's not done. Baseball.
Priest there, taken off the apron. That way by injured. Help them do their job. Those
It is the Barn River Boot, and it's turning into a barn burner here at the NXT.
here. Just take a look. First the knees, bam. Priest.
Killian Dane, former member of Championship, bitter rivalry with Matt Riddle, and now
Targeted onslaught since the beginning of this match. The entirety of this match.
Boot to the lower midsection.
And now that rear chin lock.
Off to one side, to the other side of the midsection. Might have.
And while this is an emotionally charged matchup, both Dane edging onto the patella tendon of Dane. Roasting the rib cage of Damian Priest.
See, Dane is gone.
A brutal assault by Killian.
midsection.
And then you could see Dane using every bit of his...
count of defeating Damian Priest, moving one big step closer. Suplex by...
His assets is his height, 6'5", and Dane has done a great job of
Scrabble upbringing in his native Ireland.
More than a few...
The ribs, it is all Killian Dane on NXT.
As equity trades and ETFs. And Fidelity also offers zeros directly to investors. With all those zeros, there are zero value from Fidelity. Fidelity now has zero commissions for online U account. And only Fidelity offers 4-0 expense ratio index fund.
Ebenezer Scrooge. A Christmas Carol.
This is what happened.
Let's be the first to see how the saga ends. Get tickets now.
60% of women wear the wrong size pad. And because better coverage means better protection. Always.
Here's more delicious coffee, which helps provide for Vin's family. All for a smoother taste.
Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens are a few of my favorite things.
Blocks. T-Mobile 5G goes miles. It's the 5G on T-Mobile. And this is just...
I didn't do it.
So when I heard they added Ultra Oxy to the cleaning power of Tide, it was...
Abominable is coming home for the holidays. Through Deleted Scene, perfect gift. Owned on Blu-ray, DVD, and digital.
And
how much life we're about to find out. It was Dane back to it.
all the offense of Priest.
martial artist in his own right, showcase
veins of Damian Priest, looking for retribution. Dane in the corner on the receiving end, but wait a second, no way.
And Priest really operating out of instinct here, Nigel.
It's pride, it's grit. If at first you don't succeed.
Priest able to hoist Dane up, deliver the suplex.
Damian Priest climbing the turnbuckles. Oh, but Priest still finds a springboard to bank on here. Wow! South of heaven.
Armed by his rib cage, just reflex when you're in pain.
He with one goal in mind, to carve a legacy so undeniable that his name will live.
Wow! Dane continuing the offense to the...
And Dane! And Priest able again to escape. Back and forth we go.
But when Priest knew he was up for it, he kicked his legs to try to squeeze.
Oh, and there's the big... Shoulders are down!
No, Priest just a little bit off center.
No way!
Oh, surely Priest doesn't have the core strength for this.
Oh, and the senton!
Forget about it. This one...
Oh, the reckoning! Damian Priest! Damian Priest living in the sarcophagus of celebrity.
The job in hand. The back sent onto the previously damaged rib.
Priest would follow up quickly to pick up the big man. Boom! In his side.
Damian Priest records victory championship. Well, it is of the year.
Well, in the tag team division, of course, you have to bear it here. The NXT Year-End Awards.
And we've seen the competition amongst the...
Find out later tonight who ends 2019 as the NXT Women's Champion. But
and all through 2019, we saw so many superstars shine, but who made the most unforgettable?
Voting will continue until December 29th.
I am excited to see who wins, but back to tonight as this man, his match. Kushida faces Cameron Grimes.
And so far, we have seen the likes of Finn Balor and some on the New Year's Day edition of NXT on US.
Once it...
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the...
Raul Mendoza, due in part to being distracted by his opponent that has blazed his own trail.
Bryson is truly the master of the mind games.
The technical savage around the world.
Japan, weighing in at 192 pounds.
Hands of Walter on the October 9th edition of NXT, and
he's developed a
chapeau, Beth.
Absolutely. Kushida is an accomplished athlete.
Frustrated as Grimes is about the loss of his hat. It's the losses. Kushida really getting in the head of Grimes. Attacking Raul Mendoza and getting a match with Kushida. But
injuries are part of being an athlete, but when a bone heals, it's 3 times stronger in the area of
speed factor, and using it to his advantage here in NXT. Of course, Satoru's...
So, and of course, we mentioned earlier, the new NXT Cruiserweight Champion
became engaged.
Huge person.
Kushida,
beautiful reversal.
Oh. And Kushida, former mixed martial artist.
If he could get his toe there, he could break this hold.
Kushida's future looks bright with this kind of offense.
And with his family.
Oh! Overhead chop off the Cameron Grimes. And really starting to add insult to injury with
muscles. The AC joint, but a nice escape.
Reversal by Cameron Grimes continues, and Kushida continues to try to wear down.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way.
It's Mobley!
About it? Now there's a solution. Downy Wrinkle Guard is a fab pants wash with Downy Wrinkle Guard and detergent are virtually wrinkle-free.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad.
Hey! Mess is quicker and is 2 times more absorbent than the leading.
Whether you're this kind of active or this kind of active, the #1 brand for light bladder leaks.
Going to the ball.
Deleted scenes and video and digital.
You're opening for Shy Baldwin. You are so big time.
Predictably than ordinary aligners, so I could create custom treatments.
On USA, continuing with this hard-fought
beautiful innovation there.
Collision course.
With a groove after a rough start.
Well, 2 weeks ago, Grimes attacked Raul Mendoza. Grimes attacked Kushida at the Performance Center, screaming, "You wow!"
Absorb, expunge some of that.
Making it to the finals of the NXT Breakout Tournament. And look at that, breaking the technical savage aspect of Grimes, Beth.
Such a unique height, such a variety of submission holds. It's very impressive.
Hot cup of coffee, perhaps.
Pendulum backbreaker on Kushida and all the bow and arrow down.
But the palm strike to the top of the head, turning into a feet.
Back handspring, back elbow. Wow, lightning quick offense from Kushida. Juji Gatami cross armbreaker by Kushida.
Must not have been able to get the full extension there of the arm.
Grimes, who's been behind the proverbial 8-ball lock, and that's what he's looking for, standing for victory over one of the biggest signings in NXT history.
Boy, look at this powerful reversal, tilt-a-whirl side.
United Kingdom champion Walter. Kushida looking for the buzzsaw kick and counter with that Superman forearm.
Gonna reverse it.
Kushida trying for the mid-flight between both competitors there.
What a match this is.
Another look at this. Look at the angle of the impact.
It was suplex rotate in air like that.
2 superstars cooked between Grimes and Kushida.
Grimes was
wins floor. Grimes, and wow, what a maneuver there by Kushida. Mamma mia!
But an awkward landing for Kushida here. Kushida was trying for the bloody block there with the lower back of Kushida.
You just hear the thud of the bodies hitting the ground.
Now, at risk of being counted out, which would be a beat-up, rolling Grimes back into the ring, and now Kushida setting his...
Went to the elbow instead of the jaw, but damage nonetheless.
Handspring into the double heel.
Trying something different.
Wow! Kushida with the pinning, who continues to evolve and rest.
Look, Kushida following the offense. Grimes.
Kushida used the rope, the top rope there, and then Grimes has done it.
Here is your winner, Cameron
Grimes.
instead here. Right.
Let's take one more look to turn Kushida over and score the victory.
In another.
And while Brian finally gets the result, let's take a look. There you see Rhea Ripley bringing her unflinching top women's division standout.
Why the genius of the sky was metamorphosed into the Joshi Joe. Fans from around the world have come to the NXT arena. Women's Championship match still to come.
Absolutely, Marl, as the physical stature, reach, and strength advantage in favor of Ripley.
Well, speaking of the women, we are set for women's...
Io Shirai!
Two incredible drama-packed hours tomorrow, starting at...
Genius of the Sky, Io Shirai, is looking for another victory.
Here in NXT, yes, she came up short in her quest to become NXT Women's Champion and have been nominated for NXT Match of the...
And her opponent from California is someone that has built her name from the ground up.
That is Io Shirai. Shouldn't come as any surprise that Shirai is engaged.
Garrett showed a lot of promise in her debut matchup here in NXT. This the
rebound from her loss to Tainara, standing switch with the waist. And of course the rivalry with Candice LeRae. Just incredible, but Garrett looking for the big upset.
Both of these women aware of the stranglehold Shayna Baszler's had on the women's division.
Garrett has paid her dues and has been successful throughout.
Io Shirai in Japan, these women know each other very well.
Garrett might be offended by that comment.
Garrett influenced by...
Just earlier tonight, we wished Stone Cold Steve Austin a happy birthday.
You see Shirai having great ring away.
Oh! Flapjack by Shirai. Shirai has proven now that she is as cold as the tip of an iceberg, and it's really into the depths of darkness. It's
as far as Garrett tries to get back in this match.
There you go. Garrett's got to keep...
Tough here with Io Shirai. Showing off.
Seemingly having an answer now to some transmogrification.
Amount achieved there by Garrett, and now look at her just
incensed and see the hand grip.
Wow. There's a big opportunity to escape out of this.
Difficult to maintain leverage when...
Future star of NXT award winner, and boy, she really delivered. Turning the tables, and now Io Shirai. Winner double knee attack by Shirai. Press the cover. Shirai secures the victory of the year. Voting continues.
Valiant effort from Santana Garrett, but it ultimately Io Shirai landing right across the midsection of...
This interesting matchup shows the level of competition in the women's division.
Interesting matchups. We will see plenty of those in January 25th when worlds collide.
NXT, the brand, honor, the passion of NXT. NXT,
the very best of NXT UK versus the best of NXT. Tonight before the Royal Rumble, streaming live on the WWE competitor who may be featured heavily. It's the Bruiserweight.
Music first from Birmingham, England, weighing in at 205 pounds.
Adam Cole, in the first ever, is now ready to participate in what will be a War Games.
It'll be a big matchup for Pete Dunne, and both of these competitors.
There's his opponent from the off.
Travis Banks coming off an upset victory over Jackson Riker last weekend. The Kiwi buzzsaw, always ready to battle.
But our athletes know how to work through that.
And Banks with one of the few victories over Pete Dunne.
At the venerable Royal Albert Hall in London for the United...
All the way to the finals there with an injury that night as well. His left leg keep Banks close. You've got to be aggressive. Banks is going to stick and move. He's known for his strikes. He's known for that junior...
Looking for a clinic here, a technical clinic from both of these men. Banks has
full reversal by Travis Banks, and shoulders are down. And the speed picking up here as that was a...
The worldly conditioning of these athletes. They're not even breathing heavy.
NXT and NXT UK. What does Worlds Collide mean to these athletes?
Was the Atlantic to NXT does beg the question, where does his allegiance? They run deep.
Well, Dunne took to Twitter and said he's impartial.
Oh, it's Plex on the apron.
With the best deal in wireless. Switch and get your choice of 2 free only at Metro.
My turn. It shows up.
Yeah. Try Coffee Mate seasonal flavors. Coffee's perfect holiday mate.
Worry. The pre-treaters are built in. Nice.
Oh, I should feel my rage.
Even more value from Fidelity. Fidelity now has 0 commissions for homes to open an account. And only Fidelity offers 4-0 expense ratio.
San Pellegrino, tastefully Italian.
Add a twist. Agents can get close to him.
Needs the ultimate disguise. Smith and Tom Holland.
Give me 10 feet. No, human feet.
Rated PG.
Alexa, dim the lights.
Spaghetti?
Okay, chop up some garlic. Your mom cooked up for me. Perfect.
Thanks, Dad.
What's his name?
Dad.
In, get out, get jolly.
$20 and under at Big Lots. Live big, save lots. Big Lots.
Pete Dunne bringing it to each other big time.
Strike again. Oh no! The kick trips Dunne.
Here in this matchup, Buzz is done with that kick. And now Travis Banks.
Look what Dunne did. Immediately rolled to the outside and low play.
Dunne's lower back driven into that steel barricade.
And now bringing his dynamic offense with that spring edge. Banks looking for the victory.
Wow.
Trying to make it.
Earlier victory over Pete Dunne in Dunne's career. Dunne
standing switch there by Banks. Runs with hell. Courtesy of Pete Dunne.
Momentary pause from Pete.
Dunne's WWE UK champion. Of course, looking to take over this match, but Banks countering with a kick of his own.
Evenly matched styles.
Overweight, looking for the bitter end.
Is this it? Slice off. No.
That STF, nope.
Oh, this could be bad.
If the first wow, again, Banks counters that bitter. Banks! And Banks almost came that close.
NXT Universe calling out.
That energy, that appreciation, well deserved.
Wait. And Dunne, instead of going for the cover, wanting to.
Banks had plenty left in the tank. Tried another offense, but.
The kick by Dunne. And again, Travis Banks.
Here is your winner, Pete. From the NXT Universe.
A fantasy and Worlds Collide. We are in for another
base opponent, but instead just taking Banks out of the air. But Dunne was just able to fence. Finally, it was the third time the charm up and bang!
It doesn't get any better. Pete Dunne was another showing some of his past allegiances there to NXT. And it's that time of the year where you can vote for the best of tales. The winners will be announced New Year's Day, NXT.
Yeah, she drove you through 2 tables. So I have to ask you, had the hand raised at the end of that match. It was me. I beat her. And will continue to do that.
Oh, guys, the time is on. Champions fend off the momentum of Rhea Ripley, our main event. The women's.
Well, back here on NXT, where next week we celebrate Christmas with a very title next week on NXT.
No reason to pout because Stan will be delivering can't miss action.
Oh, and away we go with our much anticipated dominating mosh pit with aspirations of being on stage. Women's crown.
Rhea Ripley said publicly, I have been preparing for.
And Nigel Ripley led her team to history.
Rhea Ripley has had a meteoric rise here in.
And Ripley pinned Shake. History to paraphrase the dearly departed Eazy-E Baszler. On her way to becoming the only 2-time women's champion in NXT.
Cannot deny the dominance of Shayna Baszler, but what you can do, struggle to see a contender step up and take Shayna.
Put down Ember Moon, Dakota Kai, Nikki Cross, Bianca Belair, Io Shirai.
Champion Bayley and Raw Women's Champion Becky Lynch in a non-title
Women's Championship! Ripley! And her opponent from Sioux Falls,
Tempting to become number 9.
Huge task ahead of her. 16 days currently as champion. 132.
The NXT Women's Championship was against Candice Ripley, who has had an incredible rise. Here, the clutches of Shayna Baszler.
Oh, Baszler's got
Kota Kai, but the block well scouted by Rhea Ripley. Furiosa, the Nightmare's Fury is helped.
in the eyes of Shayna Baszler.
I'm not sure if that's fair. I think it's more respect. We saw with it.
Not intimidated in the least by Shayna. Women's Championship match rolls on.
5G signals go only blocks. T-Mobile 5 millions of Americans can have access to 5G on T-Mobile.
Fred would do anything for his Fred. The front half washed the shirt with Gain detergent. For a scent with even more giddy up, try Gain Scent Blast and detergent.
Gifts that always big. Cash. Scan your pesky.
In the 2nd Battalion.
Yes, sir.
They're walking into a trap. Your brother among them.
Good luck. Rated R.
Why choose Invisalign?
Are made with Smart Track technology. Based on years of research, a treatment plan that'll work for each of these smiles. That's why Invisalign.
Fidelity has 0 commissions for online U.S. equity trades and ETFs.
Tonight, you will not inspect your heart and soul. A Christmas Carol. Season premiere. Not such a bargain.
It's the main event. The NXT Women's, and then Baszler face first into the top turnbuckle. But things heating up now as Ripley looks to become...
Baszler just rolling out of the way and
Amanda Nunes. Oh, what a drop
submission.
I started calling Baszler's MMA fights back. Women's champion, but getting all she can handle from Rhea Ripley.
Perplexed, didn't have it. Here we go.
Oh, sorry, one count away from being crowned champion.
Cover, allow Baszler to escape.
We've talked about all the accolades of Shayna Baszler, particularly Rhea Ripley.
And Ripley was disqualified in her first mark. Oh, but here comes the horsewomen.
There always has an insurance policy.
And this
Ripley better be careful. She can't win the title on the outside, but also
inside the squared circle.
Baszler laying in wait to deliver the knee right to Ripley.
Baszler looks to break her limbs.
With an injury.
Is now Baszler for angle.
And Rhea Ripley writhing, and cheating is only cheating when you get caught, and bragging isn't bragging.
Ripley's career, she's still struggling to get to her feet. She knows.
Exactly.
Baszler has a Rolodex of counters to adapt to everyone's offense.
Job of defending thus far.
The joint manipulation is hard to watch. An element of sadism there from the NXT Women's Champion.
Ripley. The one known as the Queen of Spades, the submission magician. Let's revisit what transpired during the break.
Here, the official seeing the possible interaction. Ejected.
She was determined that she could continue in this matchup, but it would
for the match to continue. Whether the doctor wanted it or not.
Reached full boil in this week's match.
Like this.
I mean, Beth, take us back to one of your first.
There's so much pressure. You have to prove to not only the entire world, but to yourself.
For the riptide, well scouted by Baszler. Of events as Ripley secures the champion, delivers the riptide.
She have a new champion now. We need to get a new official out here.
The referee supplanting Shayna Baszler as champion, but there is but she, remember, champion's advantage.
Smart to break out of that hold as fast as she could, no matter what it took. Tricks up the champion's sleeve.
Well, referee is still these two. Yes, it was Ripley who ended up using the chair introduced by Baszler, was caught by the referee. No! Not like this!
Nightmare is still in it. Hold
Rhea Ripley not sleeping on this opportunity. Was looking for the pin.
Deep underneath the jaw, across the carotid artery.
Hold on. It has reached 415 days. Ripley tried to get to that bottom rope. So close, and yet so
underneath the forearm to prevent that.
Ripley do
not believe the fight, Rhea Ripley.
But she is fading and fading fast.
This is second nature.
Ripley still showing some fight.
Ripley trying to avoid being submitted on this.
Oh no.
This could be it. Check the arm. Check the arm.
It's big.
Look at Ripley's eyes.
Incredible. Kirifuda clutch. Now breaks the hold. Ripley. And Ripley setting Shayna Baszler up for the Ripley were to win the title by submission. Champion.
Ripley was so close to win the Baszler.
Ripley stirring Ripley. Oh wow, Judge. Ripley now. Second turnbuckle. Yes. Here is your winner, Rhea Ripley. We have witnessed the rise of Rhea Ripley to heights that owned.
It was earlier in the match that Shayna Baszler damaged to the left shoulder.
Rhea Ripley would demand to continue in this matchup after seeking
the champion would hook her challenger in the kill. Coming back up, dogging in from the challenger and hooking up the champion.
And pandemonium has broke out here at Full Sail Live. The NXT Women's Champion, Rhea.
For Christmas, but for Ripley, Christmas has come.
NXT, Adam Cole retaining the NXT